So, this is my... If you're feeling down on yourself or whatever advice. Something like, you don't feel pretty. Like, this is for girls, for guys, if you're gay or something. I totally respect you. Respect lesbians and gays. They're amazing, and they're fun to hang out with. Sorry if you just saw Cracker. I'm eating crackers. But this is basically just like Onision's videos. You are beautiful, like he says. I absolutely love him. I was totally just down on myself, and I was always dissing myself. I'm like, wow, this is really ugly chick I see right here. But he totally turned my views around. Crap, I gotta pull some pants. Stupid person. Onision basically saved my life in that point in my life. I felt like I was so ugly that I wanted to die. I love you, Onision. You saved my life. There's a little fake Christmas tree I throw over there. My room is not a mess. But, basically there's gonna be a lot of, like, what Onision said in this video, but a little bit of mine mixing it too. So Onision, if you're watching this and you feel like I'm copying you, I am, but I'm not meaning it in a bad way. If you know what I mean, send me tweets. But trying to make people feel better about themselves. Like Onision said, he was reading a post on how all women are beautiful, and he goes, bullshit. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, he said bullshit. But he totally had a good point when he said all women are beautiful. And just to prove myself, and just whenever he says he had to prove himself to a point that he had tried to think of the ugliest woman he could, and he couldn't. And I mean, honestly, I was like, oh my god, yay. But I'm gonna start saying stuff about how everybody is beautiful. Inside and out. You could be an ogre or something like that and still be, you can be an ogre, or you could be like an onion. Why am I thinking of Shrek? But my main point here is you could think you're ugly, and you could think that you're like horrible looking and horrid. I mean, don't get me wrong here, bro. There are some pretty horrible looking people. Like my exes. You ever seen that picture? It says, I don't have exes, I have Ys. Like, why in the hell did I date you? Funny. That guy's funny. I don't know his name right now, but he's amazing. But my exes. Gross. I'm sorry, exes or Ys, but I don't like you, so you're ugly. But they're not ugly. They're amazing. Everybody's beautiful. You could think you're ugly, and you can think that you're dirt looking, but you're not. You mean, just like Onision said, you could look in the mirror and you'd be like, wow, this is a very unattractive woman I see. Just like he said. Well, like he said, the only thing ugly about that situation is your attitude. It's true. I'm just here proving this point of Onision. But from what Onision said. You could be the ugliest thing in the world and still be the most beautiful person. I'm now making this into my video. I'm not going to copy Onision anymore. This is now my video. Sorry, Onision. I love you, seriously. But you could be the ugliest person on earth and be beautiful. You could be the beautifulest ever. And, well, all you gotta do is just get a better attitude, man. I mean, I used to look in the mirror and I used to think, holy crap, somebody put a bag over my head. I actually said that in school. I was like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, somebody put a bag over my head. A paper bag so nobody could see me. And actually a few people laughed and it just hurt me. It kills me inside, you know? I know I said haters are my motivators, but sometimes it gets to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm bullied all the time in school. People still tell me, you're a cutter, you could just go kill yourself right now and nobody would miss you. That right there, just, it hurts so bad. But, what I'm saying is that, whenever you guys start thinking, wow, I'm really ugly, you're not. Your attitude is horrible. Be like me. I'm fat. I don't really care. I'm fat. I may be fat, but I'm the sexiest person you've ever saw. Just like Jessica says. But seriously. Onision gave me the best. Okay, I said I wasn't going to copy Onision. I lied. But, like Onision said, just start smiling at other people. And you'll notice that people start smiling back. And the world doesn't hate you. Wow, I feel like I'm totally copying Onision. Realize that once you start smiling at people, they'll smile back. And you won't feel so bad about yourself. And then you'll start getting compliments like crazy, like, wow, I've never noticed, but your hair is so pretty, or wow, your toenails are pretty, or wow, your neck is amazing. I don't know. Just, you'll start getting compliments, and you'll start being more happy. And you won't realize that the world hates you. You'll start to realize that the world doesn't hate you. I used to think that if I didn't smile at anybody and I just looked down, nobody would notice me. But it actually made it worse. I still do that. Like I said, I'm the kind of person that gives out advice but never takes it. It has to have somebody to give it to me. And I just put on my jacket and I just put my hood up and I looked down. I didn't trust anybody. I thought I was so ugly that nobody ever wanted to see me for who I really was. Honestly, people don't look at you for who you are. They look at you only for the outside. You need to let your heart see. But that's not telling you how most pretty everybody is. Everybody is beautiful. And basically, like my mom tells me all the time, just look in the mirror and say 10 things that you like about yourself. Or say it 10 times a day. I don't know. Just, for me, I picked one thing. And it was my boobs. Actually, no. What was it? It was... yeah, my boobs. Come on, guys, let's be mature about this. We're sitting there laughing, you're like, hee, she said boobs. I don't. Come on, let's be serious about this. I picked my boobs. You could pick your feet. He could pick his leg. I don't know. You could pick your eye. I don't care. But I picked that. Then I go, dang, pretty. Or actually, no. Yeah, I picked my boobs. And I was like, dang, I'm pretty. But I'm not going to actually say what I said, because I would get flagged from all you evil flaggers out there. Flagging flaggers. But, wow, I've been wasting 9 minutes of your time. I am sorry. But, all you need to do is just start looking at yourself and tell yourself how pretty you are. You'll feel better. Did you know that whenever you smile, there's an actual chemical reaction that makes you feel happy? And that it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. Honestly, I know if you're going to make a joke and say, oh, just working out here. No. It's easier to smile than it is to frown. And to start smiling. Even the people you hate. Like my mom always says, beat them with success or kindness. Kill them with kindness. You never heard that expression? I don't know who it's by, but kill them with kindness. Just be like, hey! They'll be like, I hate you. Be like, alright. Just be like that. just be happy about everything. I mean, I know I've been labeled as emo, and I know I label myself as emo, but I don't care. Whatever. I mean, I may be antisocial, and I mean, I have tons of friends even though I'm antisocial. Whatever. But I would look down every day at my feet, which are huge. No, I'm not going to show you my feet because they're whatever. But I would look down and I would hate the world. Once I started looking up, people started looking back at me. And it was like, oh my god, there are this many people? But that's always in school, and school is horrible. And I'm in 8th grade, and that grade sucks. Okay? I'm sorry, but that grade sucks. I need to put on makeup. But all you do, like I said, just smile at people. They'll smile back, I promise. If they don't, flip them off. I'm just joking. But seriously, smile at people. You'll realize the world isn't so hateful. Please, guys, stop being mean to yourself. It's like Onision said at the end of his video. He goes, please, guys, stop being so hard on yourself. Smile more and people will start smiling back and you realize the world isn't so grim. I love what he said at that, and I have to quote it. What Onision said as he goes. He sits up in his chair and he goes, guys, please don't be so hard on yourself and just start smiling at people back and whatever and whatnot. I'm totally horrible at quoting, but please. I'm trying to quote what he said, and I'm trying to be serious, but I'm totally failing. And Onision, if you think I'm copying you, is probably copied. But I'm not meaning it in a bad way. I'm trying to let my viewers as well know. But I want to please smile more. Like he said, smile more and you'll realize that the world isn't so grim. Stop being so hard on yourself. I love what he says there. It's the best thing ever. But I've wasted 12 minutes of your time. But hopefully you found these 12 minutes useful and they were not exactly wasted. Well, I love you guys and please, like he said, smile more.